All right, let's take a look at Port Royal. Track that I've actually kind of been watching a little bit on. God, my brain just went blank on Flow. But yeah, let's real quick just kind of look around, then make sure that I load up the right setup. On there, okay, and let's go ahead and. Sorry. Since it went in the garage, it reset my car. Let's take a look around at the track. So, obviously, the thing I see the most on the broadcast are the houses on the backstretch, so knew those were going to have to be in there. It's interesting to have houses that close to a track. Looks like it is just kind of right in the middle of this neighborhood. Don't know how big the actual town is. But, yeah, I mean, it's your normal dirt track. I don't even know what this is really going to compare to, just because from what you see on TV is going to be a little different than what is with... Okay, that's not how signs work in real life. That's weird. Maybe they're plastic. Yeah, okay, maybe that is how signs work in real life. It looks like they're more plastic so you can see through the back side. Okay. I was like, what the hell? So, little look around at the track. Not a whole lot of objects, just some houses around it. Let's go ahead and get force feedback reduced. Obviously, we've got a tacky track at the moment, so there will be lots of grip out here. Although it looks like, almost looks like a dry line up here. There's something up with the texture right here. You can see this line right along this whole area. That's a bit weird. But yeah, it's not slick, I don't think. There's definitely some added banking right at the top. That wall looks pretty damn scary. It's a really high wall. The stands, the front row, is right on top of you. And then into the corner. Oh god, there is like a little extra banking right on the wall that is going to make the fast people really fast, because they're going to be able to use that. But let's get up to speed, see what this thing drives like. You know what? I thought this was going to be a bit like Charlotte, but obviously much longer straightaways. Can't really compare it to like Knoxville because it's much tighter corners. Williams Grove you can't really compare it to because it dips down in the center of the corner and is obviously much tighter in the corners. I thought this, you know, looking at it, I thought, okay, it's just going to be another one of these tracks, but it's kind of the perfect size. I mean, yeah, I'm flat-footing it right now, but you're not running out of space on the exit of the corner if you're down low. You can kind of just work the inside without having to worry about hitting anything on the inside as I hit the wall on the inside. It's not a bad track. Driving it definitely changes what I thought of it. Let's let's go quickly through a few other cars. Just this is easier to do this way than edit it and then upload, because everything will get changed. Or the video will get compressed if I do editing and cut this out. So use the chapters if you want to skip ahead. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised at this track. I mean, I shouldn't be because I've seen it multiple times, but for some reason I just thought Charlotte, but much tighter corners than I thought it had, and it should race pretty well. It seems like the banking is going to work for both turns, as long as we're not able to use that little extra bit of banking before the wall into 1 and 2. But let's try big block and get the setup loaded. I'll do a pre-gen track next time, just to see what pre-gen looks like. The dip into the corner is gonna kind of make some interesting moves. Yeah, I like this track. That wall, though, man, that wall is scary looking coming off the corner.
20.309.
Let's see what we got up top. Not a whole lot of grip for this thing. Not yet.
20.443.
Or do they even have us entering the pits? I guess it has to be off the front stretch. Was it back there? I don't know. Was it that really hard turn? Or is... I don't think it's the backstretch. I think they do that in real life on the backstretch, but yeah, it can't be that. What am I missing? Let's go look for the pit entry real quick. Gonna be the backstretch? Okay, I think it is. Yeah, it is the backstretch. All right. So you come in here. I think the scales are back here in real life. Or they put them over here. Okay. So this must be where they are. So then all the way in through here is a long pit road that you got to go very slow through. Let's check out some evening and night and some pre-gen. You have 45% track state. Hop out here with the super late model. Although I can't drive this thing at all, so this might not be a very good test. I really want Bridgeport. That track seems like it would be very unique compared to what we have. I'd like some smaller stuff too, like get some of the quarter miles that are out there. Maybe it wouldn't be very good for online racing, but some flat quarter miles, just try to get some more tracks without walls. Lucas Oil's going to be okay because the walls are actually just past where the banking starts to fall off. But let's look up. Did we always have dirt on the wall? Or is that up there now because of the pre-gen? I don't remember seeing it, but it might not have been something that I noticed. What the hell is going on with this fix set? God, I hate the late model so much. It is such a stupid feeling car, and it shouldn't be. And no turn. Should have just got the limited. Alright, relearning how to drive this wobbly, stupid thing. 19.314. No idea what this gear is. Can't even break the tires loose. Everyone's getting annoyed with dirt racers because we're getting frustrated and can see that we're never going to get updates. And then you go drive this and remember why we're pissed off. Can't break the tires loose at low speeds, but can at high speeds. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a good racing track, but with the lack of damage model, it's gonna be another wall ride fest when it goes slick. Yeah, I don't know what that setup was, though. Yeah, it's a good track, but the bad thing is there's going to be nothing unique about it. This surface compared to another surface and at a different track. And that's kind of what sucks about dirt racing on iRacing is you know what the track's going to do because it's done the same thing over and over and over for the last 4 years. You're never going to have a track stay tacky. It's always going to slick off. It's always going to be about the same time. It's good track, but we're not going to get any cool characteristics out of it because we're essentially using the same dirt everywhere. Ruts aren't going to form. There's nothing that sets it apart other than, okay, it's a slightly different shape. It's going to race good, but it's just nothing to get excited about. Especially when you know that people are going to be banging it off the wall and going faster. So, hopefully the new damage model changes that. We'll see how the dirt street stock does in some races, since it's got the new damage model, which has the new sidewall stuff that should, according to the release notes, slow things down. But good track, just not dirt racing. It's too clean, it's too static, it's too predictable, and that's not dirt. Dirt should be, every time you show up to the track, you looking at the weather and hoping that you can kind of predict which way the track's going to go, how much water was actually put in it throughout the week, where the ruts are going to form, Hell, even sometimes you get ruts forming because someone wrecks and digs in, and then everyone's hitting that same spot, and there's just, we need that uniqueness. It's hard for me to get excited about a perfectly smooth dirt track. Glad that they're still adding tracks, but there needs to be a leap forward. Otherwise, we're just, I don't know, racing on just a slightly different colored asphalt track that changes grip throughout the race. That's, we got to have some more characteristics to it. So, all right, that's my complaining about dirt. It's a good track, but is it going to be any different than everything else? Not right now. Not until they dig a little deeper in the dirt.